Greetings, everyone. This is Lawrence Wolzek, and I wish to welcome you all to Haunted Cellar Cinema.
This must be what Joe Camel's lungs look like.
This is just typical daily weather in Los Angeles.
It happened 2 million years ago.
Betty White guest starred on the first Larry King show.
In steaming swamps and prehistoric jungles.
Tippi Hedren's supposed to meet us here in a couple of million years.
The earliest man-like creature walked the earth.
Ron Perlman?
Not human, more beast than man.
Kermit the Frog was here.
A monster of evolution.
Schwarzenegger?
Do not bring your evil here.
It walked across the eons of time,
Secreting plaster of Paris from its feet.
becoming more and more human, more and more advanced.
More and more boring.
In the Pleistocene, just thousands of years ago,
Under a big W.
emerged.
It's a close-up of Ben Grimm's butt crack.
Was not a steady one, and sometimes primitive man would find his life threatened, terrified by the appearance of a monster from the past.
A giant walking gorilla head with fangs?
Now look what you've done. You've spilled the ketchup.
I'm sorry. I'll get it.
Too late. You ruined our picnic.
Can't Roseanne take a walk in the woods without being harassed by you people?
They must have missed the Bigfoot crossing sign. I gotta take a leak.
It's Weird Al Yankovic.
Jack Nicholson from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Larry, where are you?
Larry and the Hendersons. And Weird Al makes a break for it.
Run, Weird Al, be free.
I wish I could get up and run away from this movie.
Sounds like they're being stalked by Darth Vader.
Bigfoot needs to clean his foot.
So that's all Bigfoot really is? Just a big foot?
How much longer is this going to go on?
Yeah, can't they show us more logging footage or something?
Larry, can't you get Roseanne's autograph another time?
Yeah, we were supposed to go fishing.
Larry! Don't drive him off, John.
Once Weird Al starts to sing, that's sure to frighten him away.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Bigfoot. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Larry.
It's just where and when did the legendary Griffin get its start?
Don't know the answer, do you, smartass?
I'd also like to transfer to another class.
He was invented in the 1400s by the Germans.
Really? I wonder. I wonder, young man.
I wonder how long it would take me to kick your Danny Partridge-looking ass.
By some demented madman.
Takes one to know one.
Roger, thank you for coming today.
I wonder if I should have come.
The class needed a good scare.
I want to introduce to you
A real nut
a
job.
man who has spent much of his life as a teacher and as a highly respected scholar. He's written several books on the subject of Bigfoot.
All available at your local children's library.
Incredible experience. With the giant man-beast of America is an amazing story he so kindly agreed to tell us about today.
We are so lucky.
I believe I owe all of you an apology.
No.
Especially you, young man.
Sorry I compared you to Danny Partridge. That was pretty low.
Your teacher has been very kind in introducing me as a scholar.
But not a gentleman.
I'm thought by many people to be nothing more than a madman.
Now, how could anyone possibly get that impression?
Awkward.
15 years ago, in a high school much like this one,
I suffered countless wedgies.
I was teaching science to a group of students not unlike yourselves.
They were a pathetic bunch of losers, too.
5 of those students, 3 boys and 2 girls, were especially fascinated with the study of archaeology.
Indiana Jones makes it look so cool.
I arranged a field trip.
The end. Thank you.
As a result
Oh.
of that field trip, 3 of those students will spend the rest of their lives in a mental institution.
And how is it that you managed to avoid that fate?
Mr. Lukewarm? This guy is creeping us out. Can we leave?
One girl cannot speak to this day. She can only stare
At my big ears.
straight ahead in shock.
At my big ears.
She's totally unable to communicate with the world.
Can't she use an iPod or something?
No,
It never happened, you hear? I deny everything.
never doubt that monsters exist. They do.
They're coming to get you.
Right here
Right in front of you.
in North America today.
This guy is scary. I want to go home.
Lunchtime. Oh, boy. You boys ready for lunch? Boy, you said it.
Good, I'll get it in the truck. We'll give you a hand.
Could you put your shirt back on before we start to eat? Let's get the picnic baskets and scram boo-boo before Bigfoot shows up.
Well, everybody
Yeah.
You know, I finally made it. Yeah. Well, we have sandwiches here for everybody. Johnny, this is yours.
Has your name on it.
Roger, this is yours.
My mother made it for me.
And here's Sharon's and Linda's.
Oh, thank you.
The girls have to share one lunch. They must be on the Callista Flockhart diet.
And the guy with the harmonica gets none? I didn't think his playing was that bad.
Why most people don't like this part of museum work.
You mean the food or the digging?
The digging.
By the way, did we find anything of value today, Mr. Wyman?
Oh, yes.
I've already registered it with the Museum Association under my name.
This was used to grind up seed to make flour for bread. Notice the worn edges on it?
A rock with worn edges. Cool.
And this pottery, we'll take it back to the museum and study it more carefully. I think we can tell exactly how old it is.
The older it is, the more money I make.
More prayer sticks?
More prayer sticks.
Don't bother praying. God has already forsaken this moon.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything quite like this.
I found it over there where we were looking at those Indian pictographs.
Ask Mr. Wyman about that. Say, Bill, take a look at this rock that Norman found.
Where did you find this?
You little bastard! How dare you hide this from me?
What's wrong with it?
It's a piece of petrified Bigfoot poop.
This might be an eolith.
What's that?
A very, very old tool.
Did he say it was a very old stool?
This is by far the oldest thing we've found here.
Must you wave it in front of us like that?
Could you show us what...
Sure, it was right over there.
So much for lunch.
Yeah, all it takes is one piece of poop to spoil everyone's appetite.
Why does Bigfoot sound like someone snoring in a tunnel?
Early in the morning. We're all fine. Okay, bye.
I have to go and be dead now.
Is there a rattlesnake out there?
There. That should keep any monsters out.
So, will she choose the prize behind curtain number 1? Curtain number 2? Or curtain number 3? And she chooses curtain number 3. Tell her what she's won, Johnny.
She's won a murderous monster and a premature death. Thanks for playing.
See, Walt, you take your car and station yourself on the road down here.
Just a minute. Who's going into the grove with the bait?
I thought I would. Why you? I was going to do that part.
Well,
My idea.
But he's the sheriff. It's his job.
you don't know where that thing may be hiding.
All right. Let's draw straws between the two of us to see who goes in.
Okay.
But he's the sheriff.
One who gets the shortest straw has the job.
Why 3 straws?
I'm in on this too.
Nobody's going to outshine me.
Well, looks like I win anyway. I'll be down by the road,
I know my place.
and I'll be on this radio.
If only I had some sort of authority that would make him do what I say.
Roger?
I just remembered that I'm the sheriff. It says so on my car door.
You're more apt to need this than I am.
So, the sheriff has just been totally stripped of his power by a school teacher.
Remind me never to move to Lincoln County.
I never should have let him talk me into picking straws. Rock, paper, scissors is the only way to resolve these sort of issues.
It looks like he got hit in the face with a strawberry pie.
You can actually see the eye holes in the mask.
And the camera zooms right in on it. What a bold director. That's right, our monster looks fake. You got a problem with that? It's a good thing I got my gun. Don't!